Also, sorry about yesterday. I know I texted you saying I'd be in the Discord, but when me and Sam went to Walmart, I really did not expect to go out and get dinner.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
The game really is beautiful though, and the combat feels really clean. And if I'm not mistaken, because I pre-ordered it and got the gold one too, I should also get the huntsman's gear and the crossbow. The crossbow is called Artemis.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Ham, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Your hair all, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
That fucker's about to die. I'm calling it right now.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight? Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Corral them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What do you mean we don't stand a chance? There's only 12 of them.
What are you after here? Is this usually how you
I'm
greet visitors,
great at the game.
my good man?
I really want to get this from my laptop.
Strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Rads. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance. That's...
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir.
Indeed, I... Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. I'm sorry
I can
again.
already feel it. He's gonna be a problem.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Yeah, the guy in red with the beard, the awesome beard.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That bark was a pain in the ass.
Oh, the inventory looks more refined. The other one used to be fucking blinding, I swear. Well, that's cool. Before putting on a helmet, you need to equip a padded protection in the coif slot. Alright, yeah, I'm already enjoying this a little more. So far. I'm not gonna sit there and glaze it just because it's the second one.
You silly mutt.
Here, mutt.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Enough of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
Why do not?
Listen, would you have some scraps for a month?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Burgov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahan always keeps you close at hand. All right, then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Bore me. Don't let me forget that.
Tankard. There'll be time enough for the
Mm-hmm.
tavern after we deliver them.
Here you go. Take it.
Yeah, part of my mission, part of the quest was for me to get food from Mutt, which is this dog right here. And this guy had a sausage that he was saving for later, but I told him that if I get the sausage now, I'll give him a food from the feast, from the noble's feast tomorrow. And he mentioned that his favorite is boar's meat with something with rose. That part doesn't matter. I just gotta look for boar's meat.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got...
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the... You better keep your nose out of it.
If you think...
I do. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Burgov. I'm here. We'll deliver our message and fulfill... If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally don't... Well, since... How about stretching our limbs a bit?
You're in the mood for that after right?
Certainly. So then?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have...
Let's save the wages for...
You...
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Tankard!
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just...
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the the best you've got. I didn't even work off a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Good. Nice.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Sweet. My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Oh, they
Be
didn't.
sure to remember.
Oh, I
If
see.
someone
That's
gives you a
interesting.
riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
No.
Yeah, right.
No, it used to be that for combat, you would have the star where it's like the directional attacks, right? But in the first one, the star, the bottom 2 points were their own separate points. So you could attack from the bottom left or the bottom right. But now they're the same, like they're one. So
What if I want to attack
not that
in
I'm
such a
complaining.
way
I hated
you
having
can't
to
make a cover?
deal with
It's
5
best to
points. Now I
attack
only
at
have
a
to deal with
spot where your
4. No.
opponent isn't covered.
Yeah.
Where he's not
Now I
holding
only
his
have to deal
weapon.
with 4.
You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Ooh, nice.
Point for Henry.
Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Ooh.
Don't you think you can yield?
The block button was a little different.
Nice technique. Did you see that?
You fight like an old hand.
Oh, you can taunt them now? That's fucking wicked. I wonder if that'll make enemies more aggressive.
Fuck me.
like an old hag.
Fuck me!
I always liked in the first one when they gave you a chance to practice because it always increased your swordsmanship. Yeah. Like, I can't tell you how many times I fucking went back to the training master just to spar with him because it would increase your level. And it's not like you're losing anything really except for time. Especially since what you bring in doesn't, yeah, it doesn't wear down, so.
I yield! Enough! Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved
Tell her I said hi.
since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training.
Yeah,
True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
Hell yeah.
But I still
This motherfucker
can't
really
figure
hit the
out
hee hee
how you
hee.
didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this traveling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Ooh, this is a tough choice. So essentially right now, they're asking a lot of questions that, like, how I respond, I'll get a little bit of an advantage in that, in the beginning of the game. So they're asking, like, what are your preferences on weapons? And I can choose a sword, heavy weapons, unarmed, or marksmanship. Right. I really want to choose heavy weapons because the picture is of an axe, and I don't know if that also includes pole arms. But I would like to think it would. You know, I would just say heavy weapons.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles, just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
See, I do like
Suppose you've heard
swords
enough
too,
of
but I really want to get into the
Well,
heavy weaponry.
You know,
No, it's all right.
Well,
What's up? Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? The Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
we rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
I can already feel it. We're about to get jumped.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Damn right.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Bro, the more I look at the armor, well, I mean, they're not wearing armor right now, but the more I look at their armor, the more it, like, makes me happy that I actually went out and bought, like, actual armor.
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
No, like,
I'm more worried
like
about it being
IRL.
too deep.
Come on.
What? My armor IRL that I wear to Ren fairs. Nah, the game just gives us that armor in the beginning, I think. I'm just if we keep it, that's a different story. I don't know.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Stop your nonsense and crouch down. If they spot you, the fun will be over. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Ah, I fucked up. Kind of. So, you remember how I was making a debate about, like, oh, should I pick heavy weapons or sword? Because I wanted to do polearms? Yeah, that's a completely separate thing. And now we're sneaking through the reeds because he hears females and he wants to go attend to them.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Such a fucking... This is probably like the worst like introduction for stealth. Not the worst, the funniest introduction for stealth I've ever seen.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? Alright.
Was that always a thing?
What was that?
It worked.
For stealth throwing a pebble?
What was that?
It has to be a new thing because I did stealth quite a bit in the first one. There's no way we're not sneaking up on a cult. They keep saying Hallelujah, so these have to be like church girls. This guy's got the biggest fucking smile on his face. What the fuck?
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klient pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, you're a...
Oh man, our people are dying while we're not there. Who would have seen this coming?
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Down. Yeah, they definitely made the combat, even in cinematics, looking more impactful. Like, there's actual weight to these blows.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on!
Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Damn right! I fucking knew it! Did you see that?
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Well, I guess we are losing our armor after all.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Henry's a fucking tank now, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Damn right.
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. Get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
Right.
Keep your eyes
way.
peeled.
Go
right?
around.
If I could get a
You
weapon,
two,
honestly,
go
I
there.
might have.
Get a move on. You watch this side of
That's
the
what
road.
I'm saying.
And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed
Main
in
level
swimming to the
16.
other side of the
Why are we
pond.
starting at level 16? Oh, then again, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to start on level 1.
I want to know. Come back.
Well, I mean, not even just that. Like, our character's been through a lot. It wouldn't make sense to just drop us at level 1. Actually, I kind of appreciate that.
Wait.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Right. 15 isn't all that, like, high, but, like, honestly, I'm okay with it. Considering the situation we're in right now, I can accept it. And plus, I don't have all my perks, so...
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I'm waiting. I know they're gonna give me an opportunity to do a stealth kill and get to one of their weapons. Weapons and armor, that's all I need, baby.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Why are we moving down? High up.
No, no, fuck! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
Pack those naked. Put him off. They're bleeding to the rock. Hurry! Run around. We'll catch him at the top.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're
Shit!
here.
Take cover!
Run ahead of them.
Now, here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy, Lieutenant.
I ain't asleep. You hung up on me. Nah. Sean just wants you, that's why he's glazing. Why won't she leave? Alright.
There were soldiers there, so I set off after you. Korva. That was a hellish maze. Let's go there.
He said he was gonna go eat dinner. That's right, bitch. I got a weapon now.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Oh, what the fuck? You got one hit off me, dumb. Oh, okay, this had to be a script. There's no way it isn't. Are we both about to take it back? Yep. That's crazy.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
You're telling me this fucker found me and the guy that I was fighting and took his loot? You
You
dumb
dropped out of the
bitch.
sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
We won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Like, come on, help you up.
Can I at least pick up that guy's weapon? Right? Honestly, with the heavy weapons, you can never really go wrong with them. You can use them for unarmored, light armored, heavy armored. Dude, it's good.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
That's right. Don't respond. Don't freak the fuck out.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go.
Because I saw like an army. I guess I'm like on that brink of death where you start seeing shit.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
What's it called? But my character saw like an army on our left, and I already knew it was a fucking delusion or like an illusion or whatever. And he was asking, "What are you looking at?" Or what are you looking at? And all my options had like an exclamation as if I was yelling it, and I was like, it's better to stay quiet.
Fuck! Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Boys going through it. Can't wait to get the hand cannon though.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
Saran.
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
it
on!
He owes me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry,
One hell of a
pull yourself
flashback.
together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
I heard the map is supposed to be crazy huge.
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Yeah,
Father always
I've seen
wanted.
some things on that. It looks pretty cool.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look! I see it. We've got to go. I see the light.
Right.
Hold on. Hold on. We...
Dude, you know what? That had to have been scripted. I refuse to believe it's otherwise.
Is it you?
Because
Greetings,
when
good
he
wife.
swung,
Fear not.
it didn't bring up the
My
block
friend needs
symbol.
help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Real.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against stop!
Come on, Henry, pick it up. Hans better not have
Hey,
died, dude.
lad? Are you alive, lad?
Dude, he better not have died. I'll actually be pissed. Yeah, I know, just this one act alone. Actually, not even an act, this one mission alone. Dog, you should have seen the intro. Like, they had us play as a completely different character for a bit. And there was, we were trying to help defend from a siege. It was actually pretty cool. I'm fucking bleeding out, Sean.
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I swear if he died, I'm actually gonna be pissed.
They attacked without warning.
He's that character that, like,
Get all the
you
people
hated him in
inside
the
the
beginning,
gates.
but you grow to love him.
We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Oh, there he is. Is he just hurt or is he dead?
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now.
Okay,
but
he
he
lived.
was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Real.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip. So maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all the... I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hots. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table
This
outside
old woman is a
for you.
lifesaver.
And you'll find
Godsend,
some of our
literally.
home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans
Long
told
live Boshenna.
I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me
If
and
she
we'll figure
lives
out what to do
throughout the
next.
game, I will come back and check on her. Yeah, that's exactly how I thought this would go. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points. Yeah, that's how I figured they would cut me down. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. I lost 10 points though. That's still reasonable for a beginning of the game, you know? Yeah, most games they're like, how do I say? You get ambushed and then like you just start completely brand new. Like there's really nothing else. I'll wait to put on the tunic.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
What's my nourishment at though? 40? Damn right.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
She said she put cheese on my table. I see a knife there. Can I have that? Oh, this fucker had food for days. Yeah, all that's mine, bitch.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Howdy, howdy. Do I want to know? It's not as alpha? Is that really what you just said right now? I will actually kick you from the party. I swear he said that. not as alpha as you would think. Oh, this is where she said, oh, yeah, hell yeah. Let me see, what did you send me? Oh, that is a cool back bling. Damn right. You know, if you do that, I can I can send you back the money when I get paid.
Some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Yeah, when I get paid, I'll send you $5. Hi, Mark. Wait, but where is the weapon? He had a weapon with him. That's a torch. I'll take that, though. There it is, hunting sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Oh, that's so cool. There's a little animation now for gathering. I don't remember if there was an animation in the first one.
I feel quite hungry. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not
How is
some
that
dried
reputation
herb. So
lost?
listen
All
up.
I said,
Sage
the option only
has a
said I know
purple
about
blossom,
herbs.
And chamomile has white petals with a yellow center.
Purple
At
blossom,
the back of the hut,
yellow center
there's
with
a
white petals.
footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with the...
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse. Seeing him lying there gives me...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death.
I would actually kill for this woman.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
What's up? Come on, son, you got it. Mm.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Make sure he doesn't have anything in there. Don't want to accidentally bury some loot. No, it was that dude who I thought killed my friend. No, the other dude lived, my friend. Yeah, the guys that were in the camp, they died. Yeah, but my friend, Hans, Capon, he's over here. He's fighting a fever right now, but he's alive. Hmm. What's up?
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Yeah. Huh. Can't say I would have chosen that, but go pop off, I guess. Alright, purple flowers.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
We'll just grab a shit ton of it. There's no way that she wouldn't accept it. Chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
I don't know what she said this would make, but I mean, if it makes something, I'm gonna grab some more. You know? Actually, you know what's funny? They stressed that this game will punish you for taking too long. Not in a sense where it's like, oh, you didn't get here in time or whatever, but if you accepted a quest from someone and they said, meet me... Sorry, I thought I saw a snake. And they said, meet me here in the morning, and you didn't meet them in the morning, you just lost that quest for the entirety of your run. Mm-hmm.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Magenna's?
Who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Berg. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
What do you think? Fight him or lie?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Magenna. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that.
I swear you hurt that
today.
nice old woman. I'm
That
killing
I
you.
can assure you.
Hey,
This'll be quick, boy.
What are you?
This'll be quick, boy.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
A preemptive threat.
You fight like an old hag.
He's dead.
Show your stuff.
Like I'm gonna let you run away. Come here. Dumb cunt. A reinforced bludgeon. Yummy, yummy loot. You know what I mean, Show? He had a door and chest key. I wonder what that opens. Berto, I really don't want to say it because I'm streaming right now. But you need to shut the fuck up. You need to stop with that dumb shit. Good thing I didn't take too much damage. I got hit once.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done, but you can do it too. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times.
That's grand. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you...
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me...
Of course. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely.
Alright, so add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. This motherfucker... I'm a slow reader, woman. Jeez. Finally pour. Not for real. So 2 chamomile, 1 sage.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Oh, it's wine. Okay, wine and 2 handfuls of chamomile.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Most times, yeah. It's actually kind of fun.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
No, just 2. But it's only slow because she's guiding us through it, to be honest.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I could go for something to eat now.
Let me make another one of those, though. I want to see what it does. Alright, later.